horrendous, to be honest with you. But poor old boy, he just didn't deserve that. And,
no.
You know, there was nothing we could do. We had an army of vets and the best people in the world, but you couldn't repair it. And I'm afraid, you know, it's just tragic. But everybody has been quite remarkable. And, you know, he just didn't really appreciate how popular a horse can become.
Yeah. Well, that's it, Nicky, isn't it? I mean, he had an abundance of talent, this horse, but he was also one heck of a character. He
was, yeah. He could do all sorts of things, but I mean, there was only one day when he was bad, was at Ascot, and the rest of it, you could say he was pretty good. He won 6 Grade 1s, I think. Should have been 7 because he should have won the King George, really.
Yeah.
Well, we think he would have done. And that was really typical of his life. I mean, he only just tripped over his own foot. And, you know, it cost him a race like that he was loving it.
Shishkin pushed along in front, still leads by 3 lengths to Costa Coat in second, and certainly Red now into third. Trafalgar Boy is staying on the outside in fourth, but the further they go, the further Shishkin goes clear inside the final furlong, and Shishkin is simply bounding clear. Nico de Boinville takes a long look over his shoulder. There is no danger. Yesterday it was the Gold Cup at Cheltenham. Today the bumper for the same colours of the Donnellys. Shishkin wins well. Certainly Red in second, and in third, Costa.
In between runners is still travelling strongly and will lead outright to Outwear. Hanging there, crashed to the ground, having just been headed. Shishkin now with a 3-length advantage and growing all the while over Sham-Blue. Up the straight is keeping on in third. Pacify eased right off, and a sound leap at the final flight will seal it for Shishkin. Sham-Blue is keeping on at the 1 pace in second, but Shishkin is far too good for his rivals and wins the Sydney Banks Memorial by a wide margin. Sham-Blue home in second, up the straight ran third.
As they race on now inside the final quarter, Shake 'em Up Harry by a length and a half to Shishkin. The 2 market rivals are going to jump the last very nearly together. Shake 'em Up Harry jumped it well, but so too did Shishkin, who's now being sent about his business on the near side, and Shishkin picking up well and takes over from Shake 'em Up Harry, and Shishkin is too quick for Shake 'em Up Harry as they race up towards the line, and Shishkin looking pretty classy here, drawing right away to win by about 10 lengths from Shake 'em Up Harry. Across the line, third will be the winning horse's stablemate Known, who did well after being hampered at the first, and in fourth place, Mint Condition.
Look in the maroon and white. All Out and Chantry House and Shishkin, the Henderson trio giving chase to those. Edwardstone's moved into 6th. This is the last flight. Abacadabras and Davy Russell still sitting pretty. Shishkin has moved to challenge, is in second place. Chantry House is in third as they come to the last. Abacadabras by only a neck. Shishkin in second position, putting in a big challenge. These are clear from Chantry House. Abacadabras into pressure the closing stages. Shishkin being lifted home the far side by Nico de Boinville. It's very tight between them. Chantry House will be in third, then Asterion Falange, All Out, Edwardstone, and behind those was Heaven Help Us.
Shishkin pushed along in front, still leads by 3 lengths to Costa Coat in second, and certainly Red now into third. Trafalgar Boy is staying on the outside in fourth, but the further they go, the further Shishkin goes clear inside the final furlong, and Shishkin is simply bounding clear. Nico de Boinville takes a long look over his shoulder. There is no danger. Yesterday it was the Gold Cup at Cheltenham. Today the bumper for the same colours of the Donnellys. Shishkin wins well. Certainly Red in second, and in third, Costa.
Third and Elusive Bell, 2 from the end. Shishkin up and over from Tamrat to Mantan in second, 3 lengths behind, and now struggling to play catch up with this one, who's now easily gone clear. Shishkin racing down towards the final fence, and he develops a 5 to 6 length lead. At the last now, Shishkin, he's over safely, and that's made sure of victory now from Tamrat to Mantan. Then Elusive Bell back in third, followed by Gumball, but it's easy for Shishkin. He has made it 2 out of 2 over fences as he wins the Wayward Lad Novices Chase. chase. Shishkin has beaten Tamrock du Matin. Elusive Bell was back in third, and Gumball last of the four. Comes two from the end for Shishkin. Steadies up and over safely. Mick Pastor is over in second. Battle Anthem is still coming, but Shishkin has cleared right away now from Mick Pastor on the run down towards the 11th and final fence. Here he comes into it now, Shishkin. And he's over safely. This will be a winning chasing debut under rules for the Supreme Novices Hurdle winner, Shishkin. He put in some mighty leaps on the way round, and he wins brilliantly. Shishkin the winner, Mick Pastor in second, and home in third will be Battle Anthem. He's just cleared the last.
In third, 3 out, Shishkin, pinpoint accurate. In second place, Eldorado Allen. Just coming to the third from home is Estilic, who is over safely, and now 2 plain fences ahead of Shishkin. Coming down towards the second last. He's at it, and again he jumps it well. The lead is now a measured and controlled 6 lengths over Eldorado Allen in second place. The final fence for Shishkin. He comes down to it now, and he is over safely. He is going to be a perfect 3 out of 3 over fences, and he will be an emphatic and short price favourite going in to the Arkle at the festival. Shishkin will give Nicky Henderson his 4th win in the Lightning Novices Chase. None more impressive.
Now he finds we come up the home straight here, and it's Energumen from Shishkin who's under a bit of a drive now, and now Energumen is being asked to pick up and just see off Shishkin. They've got 2 left to jump. Energumen just in front of Shishkin. There's a length and a half between them. Shishkin coming under pressure now. Can he pick up? Energumen is holding him at the moment. 1 more fence to go here. Energumen on the inside. Shishkin though is trying hard to rein him back. 1 good jump from either of them. Energumen the leader, but Shishkin is motoring down the outside now. Energumen by 2 lengths. Shishkin closing the gap with every stride. Energumen and Shishkin, this is what we wanted, and Shishkin delivers. Fences left to go, but Fakir Duderi is a battler, and he's trying to come back at them. They're coming up to the second last here in the Betfair Ascot Chase. Shishkin on the near side from Pictori, together in the air. Shishkin just in front. Fakir Duderi made a mistake. 6 lengths to find. Now they come down towards the final fence, and Shishkin, who's been travelling like a dream throughout so far, is beginning to open up. Here's the final fence. Shishkin over it safely, up by about 6-7 lengths, and he's beginning to draw clear in the closing stages. And this is the Shishkin we know and love. The real Shishkin is back with a vengeance to win the Betfair Ascot Chase for Nico de Boinville, who salutes the crowd, and Nicky Henderson, Pictori well beaten off. So too
the second last. Got over it well. All Mankind in second, and then Captain Guinness in third. Eldorado Allen behind him in fourth. The last fence, Shishkin at the final fence, pings it. He's clear. He's 10 lengths ahead from All Mankind in second. Captain Guinness bravely running on in third. Eldorado Allen is catching him, but he's sauntering home. Shishkin easy as he likes. He's hard on the bridle here with Nico de Boinville. Shishkin has won the Sporting Life Arkle in magnificent style. Eldorado Allen has grabbed second.
And Ahoy Signor into it and over safely clear by 3 or 4 lengths to Shishkin in second. At Plutar is now ridden along back in third. Conflated has been eased right off. They're racing down towards the 19th and final fence, and Ahoy Signor is 5 lengths clear. Shishkin is trying to get closer though. They're racing to the last. Ahoy Signor now only leads by 2 to 3 lengths at the final fence. Ahoy Signor landed in front, but here comes Shishkin to the outside. Shishkin is now on turns, and he goes by up the run-in, and it's Shishkin. He's going to be home in front in the Aintree Bowl. Shishkin up in trip. He wins it.
Absolutely fine. And as he does, he gets away from the fence. 1 stride okay, 2nd stride, he puts his off 4 down, and he can't quite get the traction underneath him again. His shoulder dips down.
Man, though, is drawn alongside as they come to the second last. Protectorate behind those. Sam Brown comes next, and now 1 fence to go, and it's Shishkin with now a 2-length lead. Hitman is in second position, Protectorate and Sam Brown in third and fourth. Final fence coming up then, Shishkin out in front. Got over it okay. Hitman in second place is trying to raise a challenge as they head to the final furlong. It's a 2-length lead for Shishkin out in front here. Second place is Hitman. Protectorate is closing on him for second position, but they're not closing on Shishkin, who returns to the winner's enclosure with a Betfair Denman chasing it.
You bet? No. Senior partner.
And he had a bone disease which affects the long bones. It's like that. He's only got, what, 2, 4, 6, 8. And he had hot spots in 7, which is all his forearm, annum, thigh, and hindcannon. And so we had to lock him up for 3 months. He came out last year, we started into Tingle Creek. That didn't work at all. And he looked desperately if he wanted more than 2 miles. So we upped it. Hey, look. But he's in good form. He did the first month, he's a funny character. The first month, when he's here, he gets a bit silly. So he went over to Zara Tyndall, Sarah Phillips, and did some dressage for a month. I just wanted to build him up a bit. And he loved it. So much so that he was about to head for Babington. So I had to send my horse box over and grab him before he was doing stupid things. He was absolutely, she sent me wonderful clips of him doing fantastic dressage, but he's going to win the King George first. Isn't he, Jaden? We hope so. Right.
Well, it's great to be joined by Jaden, stable lad to Constitution Hill. What's it like to, Shishkin, what's it like to look after a rocket?
Incredible feeling, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
He's some dude, you know. He's a fast act, very easy to handle. Just a general dude, really.
And do you feel much pressure when you go to the racecourse with him?
No, not really. You know, my job's done, as long as he's safe and sound. That's all I can do, really.
And what's he like to handle on a day-to-day basis in his training at the yard and his demeanour?
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Such a dude, you know, you can do whatever you want with him.
Yeah.
He's well eager to do anything. Yeah.
Nice. And who else do you look after in the yard?
Constitution Hill.
Yep.
Again, dude. Flynn. He's alright, he'd have his day.
So you've got the 2 best horses in the yard, Constitution Hill and Shishkin.
Yep.
I'm guessing there might be a little bit of jealousy from all your other stable lads and lasses, eh? How have you managed to swangle that?
Look at the draw, I'm going to say.
Yep.
It's just like a draw, really.
Yeah. It's never going to get any better than this, is it?
No.
Yeah.
No, not in my lifetime anyway.
Yeah. So you've ridden work on both of them. How do they compare?
Shishkin, he doesn't really do a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you wouldn't get off and go, wow, you know, he's a superstar.
Yeah.
Whereas Constitution Hill,
so you just know you're on a
he gives
Ferrari.
You some feeling.
Right.
He does, you know.
Right.
You know he's a good horse. You have a good smile.
Yeah.
Anyway, when you get
now,
off him.
if he were to take on Honeysuckle, what do you reckon?
He wins.
Wow. Okay.
As simple as that.
Yep. Good man. Well, this lad's riding 2 of the best horses in the country, Shishkin and Constitution Hill. You're truly blessed.
My name's Jaden Lee and I am a stable lad for Nicky Henderson. I'm here today with Shishkin, who is the best horse in the world.
It's a winning return to action for Shishkin, who wins the Desert Orchid Chase. He's 6 out of 6 over fences.
I first got into racing when I was about 10 years old. I just used to watch racing with my granddad. I eventually went to the races, my local track, Warwick. Since then, I kind of knew what I wanted to do from a young age. What I enjoy about working with horses is that you just get a shared connection with them. Every day you're there looking after them, riding them. You know, you do get to build that bond, and you get a nice one like him. You get to go places and meet new people as well. When I was a young lad, I was very quiet, couldn't get a word out of me. And just working with these every day, they kind of just brought me out of my shell, and I'm very grateful for that. The thing that makes Shishkin so special is that he's just so relaxed and he takes it all in. And yeah, he agrees with me anyway. My connection with him is very, very strong. I've had him since he arrived. He's always been my horse. He's the one I love the most anyway. People who might not be sort of from a racing background or are coming into the industry, I just say that everyone is here to help you. Every yard has their own team, it's like a close family. Everyone helps out, so I wouldn't be worried about starting somewhere new. And that's good. My general feeling was that we'd do pretty well to peg back a Mullins horse, someone who's got a big ability as an ergoman.
But Shishkin is motoring down the outside now.
As they got closer to the line, I saw he was picking up, and eventually we got it done, so I was over the moon.
In a real race for the ages.
My thoughts towards Cheltenham, we're all looking forward to the rematch. Nergman pushed us beyond far to get that done at Ascot. Shishkin, at the moment, he's in good form. It's fresh and well. I'm very hopeful.
All good fun. He did come out of Newbury really well. I think he looks great. And here we are in a nice dry bar. I think that was a good decision.
With it. Second. That was the last one. The last one.
Go, Nico! 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 Your French sex pot's gone!
The champ from yesterday. Charlie, do you want to just ask Shishkin a couple of questions about the performance? Yeah, it was very good. I jumped well.